I'm foreseeing something here. Hello there guys, welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. My name's Aaron and it's so good to have you guys here joined today for this review from the guys over at FORESIGHT Nutrition. We have their pre-workout here, Reignite, and this is the newest version. Why are we so excited to get into this one? Well, because it's actually from the guys over at Insight Supplements, and where we see supplement retailers providing us with their own pre-workout, normally they know what they're talking about, so they can provide us with very good pre-workouts. Now we're going to go through those usuals, 100% honest, the taste, the price, the label, and the effects of this bad boy in the gym. Is it going to be the next product you pick up? And if you're new here, please do hit the like button, comment your thoughts below, but please do also subscribe to the channel. We put out at least 3 honest reviews on pre-workouts per week. What's going to be the next product for you? It could be this one. Let's go. Okay, so we're into the first segment of these product reviews. It's arguably the least important part, but we consider it relatively important. That is the taste and the mixability. And why do we consider it important? There's so much choice on the market. When you are getting absolutely cracking pre-workouts that also taste good, that's why it's relatively important. And the flavour this one comes in, it's only one flavour, and that is blueberry bonbon. Which, you know what, I imagine is kind of like a blue raz. It's maybe jazzed up a bit. Let's see. So we are looking to get ourselves here a 9-gram scoop. So it is relatively a small scoop by today's standards. I can tell you just under a flat one of these is that serving size, guys. It's one of those scoopy scoops like that, rounded ones that are quite difficult to get right. So in she goes. It does smell strong in the air. It smells like a classic blue raz. It really does, like that pre-workout old school smell. You'll know it when you smell it if you get this product. So here we go. That should do the trick. Next to no frothing. Mixability? Is that some black pepper I see? Not too sure. There's something on the bottom there. If you guys can see that, not too sure. I've seen worse. I really have seen worse. The important bit, how does it actually taste? It is actually nice. It actually does taste like bonbons. It doesn't taste quite like a normal blue raz. It's not too far away though. But it's done well. There's no medicinal aftertaste, no bitterness, no nastiness. It's not even overly sweet. It's good. It's actually quite refreshing. Actually quite natural tasting. So I've got to commend them for that. A score out of 10, you guys are asking. I would honestly give that a solid 9 out of 10. I'm happy with that. It's nice. It's one of the better blue raz bonbon tasting pre-workouts on the market today. Considering what's in it, you're going to be surprised. You will not complain. Now let's get into the pricing of this product. It's time for the price of it. How much is this going to set you back? Well, let's go over to Insight Supplements, where you can find this container, this 30 serving container at that, for £34.99. That's with no discount codes. I know there are some codes around, so do some digging, guys. You might get it even cheaper. But at that baseline price, I can tell you it comes in at a nice £1.16 per the go. If you're new here, you won't know this, but we have a consistent pricing scale that compares pre-workouts from across the entire world 5 being absolutely slap bang average for a pre-workout. This one actually comes in at a very generous 6.5 out of 10. So cheaper than your average pre-workout by today's caliber. So that's good. That's always good. But what is it packing? Is it going to have good effects as well? That's very important. Let's get into the label. Okay, so we're into the label of this product. I'm going to cut to the chase. I do like the look of this label. It's only 9 grams, but it is a packed 9 grams at that. And we start off with beta-alanine at the clinical dose, 3.2 grams for that itchy, tingly, paresthesia feel when the pre-workout kicks in. It's one of the very first things you normally feel in a pre-workout, should it contain it. Obviously, once you've also built it up in the system, it's going to help with muscular endurance. Hopefully get some more reps out on that bench press, guys. Good to see it. Love it in there. L-tyrosine at a nice 2 grams. That's probably double the normal amount. It's the amino acid responsible for coordination, clarity, concentration, getting you in the zone in the gym. And it's one of our all-time favorites, and that's a very healthy dose. L-phenylalanine follows at a nice 500 milligrams. It's going to tie in actually very nicely with the L-tyrosine there for the focus and concentration point. Good to see it in there. We don't often see that ingredient. And another nootropic follows in the form of alpha GPC at a nice 350 milligrams. Obviously a choline type. It's going to really get you in the zone, guys. It's going to work so well with the other ingredients there to give you that laser-like vision. You're going to be moving from exercise to exercise. You're going to be 3 steps ahead of yourself because you're going to be programming that workout in. Always good to see it. Love that ingredient. Caffeine anhydrous at a very good 350 milligrams. 3.5 cups worth of coffee approximately. It's going to give you the main stimulation here, the energy, the drive that you need. That's a good amount. We have ceticholine at CDP choline, another choline type to work with the alpha GPC there, coming in at a nice 250 milligrams. So straight away, guys, I'm looking at this label and thinking nootropic, focus, concentration, clarity, coordination. All of the goodies there. We have coca-butyrol at standardized to 50% coca alkaloids. Effectively a fancy, nice version of theobromine for the fat burning effect it comes. Energy and has been shown to have some mood elevating effect. It's a good ingredient to see. Guarana also in there, a nice 22% extra caffeine, stimulation time, fat burning effect. It's going to wrap in nicely with the caffeine anhydrous there. We got hordenine HCl at a nice 75 milligrams, again fat burning effect and mood elevation as it raises up dopamine and serotonin levels within the brain. Always good to see it. Nice amplifier for the pre-workout, really. And L-theanine at a respectable dose, guys. 50 milligrams. You don't necessarily want it too much higher because it is a buffer to the stimulants. It's like a blanket that will help with an anti-crash mechanism. It won't give you too much jitters from the caffeine anhydrous, and it will also help from a nootropic standpoint too. More concentration there. Paradoxine, grains of paradise, 50 milligrams. Fat burning and energy. It's going to work well with the coca-butyrol there and the hordenine. And then we wrap off with some vitamins, which are all fun and good. The only one that really stands out to myself, honestly, is the niacin at a 20 milligram dose, because it might come with the niacin flushing, which is a physical feel. Obviously, vitamins and minerals there at the end there for general bodily function. We like to take them in a pre-workout if they're there. So there we go, guys. A nice label. Couple of trademarked ingredients. Energy, focus, definitely there. No pump ingredients, you'll notice. Let's get into the effects of this product. How does it deliver in real world? It is time for the effects of this product in the real world, in the gym, bashing out the heavy ass weights that you guys all want to lift. How does this one deliver? Well, let's cut to the chase straight away. Beta-alanine, do you feel it or not? You feel it to a respectable degree, and actually, guys, the niacin here as well amplifies its effects. You definitely feel an internal sense of central heating almost, a warming up of the skin, slight red flushing sensation, and obviously a slight bit of beta tingle there. If we're talking beta alanine scale on absolute itching your face off down to nothing, I'd give this a 7 out of 10 on the beta scale. So if you absolutely hate beta alanine, I think you would survive this one. And if you want beta alanine, you'll feel it. So it's a win-win. It's not overpowering. And what comes in shortly after, I would honestly say a very nice sense of urgency, a sense of energy, and a slight sense of euphoria there. Mood elevation is very apparent on this pre-workout. No pumps. It's cut to the weakest point of the element, the pumps. Obviously, it's not trying to deliver you pumps at all, guys. It's not got anything in there for pumps. You could add it maybe to a pump formula should you so desire those pumps. So this would be ideal for a weightlifter, a power lifter, because it's not going to get your muscles too pumped to effectively perform the exercises needed. But energy, guys, is very nice. It's actually smooth. It's not in your face. It doesn't absolutely slap your face silly. It's a very, very nice energy. It feels very controllable, but also quite strong. I would call this, honestly, a very strong daily driver product, pushing the envelope into the stim junkie world. So if that sounds right to you, definitely check this out. It gives me a nice sense of mood elevation, as I mentioned. I just feel good on this product. It feels nice. It doesn't feel over the top. The heart rate isn't too high. It just feels nice. It really does. Focus for days. You are very much in the zone. That is probably the strongest suit of this product. Probably as to be expected looking at that label. You are absolutely dialed in. If concentration is one of the things you lack during training, definitely check this out. It's a strong nootropic style pre-workout, hence the name, hence the whole design of this. It's designed to be something that gets you in the zone, and it does that very well. Honestly, what would I give this out of 10? I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. It's a really good product. It feels very nice. It doesn't feel negative. There's no negatives to it. Despite those fat burners, you don't get an excessive over the top heating feeling. You don't sweat your face off. Your face doesn't melt off. It's nice. It gives more energy in terms of that fat metabolization, burning them up for an instant source of energy. And it stays in the system for a good 2 to 3 hours and weans off nicely. There's no crash. There's no appetite suppression. There's no negatives with this product. It feels very good. It looks over the top strong looking at the label, but it actually feels controllable, and that is very important. Really good. Like I mentioned, pushing the envelope into the stim junkie world. So if that sounds right for you, like I said, do check this product out. I will be using it again on non-review days because I really enjoy its focus benefits that it brings me, and the energy is more than enough for even the nastiest leg or back days. It will do the trick, guys. Do recommend it. It scores 9.5 with no negatives. So worth checking out. Maybe you could add a pump ingredient to it to really, give it the pump benefits it might bring. And to be honest with you, from my overall experience here, why am I not giving it a 10 out of 10? I think if there was a pump ingredient or two, then it would be pushing onto the 10. But at the same time, it's kind of not designed like that. So you've got to take it as you will, guys. Use all the information I've given you. It is very much worth checking out. Very enjoyable pre-workout. Well done, Foresight Nutrition. And it's at this point, guys, I say it. Thank you all for watching along. Appreciate it. Do like the video. Do drop your comments below. Have you tried it, or will you try it, or anything else from Foresight Nutrition? A big thank you to them for sending it on over to us. Solid product. As always, guys, stay stimmed. This will definitely do it.